everybody, this is Nicole with HelpMamaRemote.com, and today I'm here for a collaboration video. This collaboration video is hosted by Dianne over at Once Upon a Storage, and this is her second annual free IY. I know you know what that means. So a free IY is we find something free and we DIY it, fix it up, whatever needs to be done to it to make it look spectacular. I love free finds. Maybe 2 months ago, the kids and I were on our way home, and there was a home maybe the day before garbage day they were moving, and they had so much stuff sitting outside for me to pick through. At first I thought I wasn't gonna find much because now I'm into a lot of vintage items. I'm not into the new stuff. And they had a contemporary couch. I'm like, well, it doesn't look like they have pretty much anything. So we went, checked it out, and I found some goodies. I found some really goodies. I found a vintage typewriter. I found a vintage sewing machine, a couple vintage suitcases, nightstand. I think that was it. And a trunk. A nice vintage trunk that I'm using for our shoes in the entryway. So I'm going to share with you what I'll be working on, and my daughter will be helping me with this project. So here it is. My free find here, this vintage sewing machine, and it's a Sears Kenmore. And I like it because, one, I could display the sewing machine because I want to display it. I don't want it closed inside the cabinet. And then when you open it up, it has this little shelf here that I could put pictures and, whatever kind of vignette I want to put on it. But, okay, so when we found it, one of the legs was missing. So I went to Home Depot and had them cut me down some of these here to fit. Now, usually I would have probably wanted them to be cut, so that we could put them on the outside, but it didn't work that way. So my husband screwed them on the inside. This will be toward the back, so nobody will see that, so that's no problem. So we're gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint it this. Well, my daughter, she's gonna do most of the painting for me, but we're gonna paint this red chalk paint. This is the chalk paint that I pick up from Walmart, and it's like $7.99, something like that. It's like $7, $7.97. I will be doing this in the red, and I'm gonna use a clear wax because I want this to be bright. There's another piece I did here in the living room. It's like a vintage end table, one of the step ones that has the steps on it, a vintage end table, and I did it red, but I did use some brown wax. But this I want to pop because it's going to be at the front door. So this we'll be using along with some clear. So this is it before. And here is the completion of the sewing machine, chalk painted in the red. And like I said, I just used clear wax this time. I didn't use any dark wax because I did want it to have more of a pop and for the red to stand out. Also at the bottom here are some vintage suitcases, and all of them have either been found or given to me. So like the blue one over there on the left top, I found it one garbage day, and I had posted it on Instagram and my Facebook, and my aunt said, she said, well, do you want your grandmother's suitcases? My grandmother has been dead maybe about 20 something years. So she had my grandmother's suitcases, which is the green one under the blue one, and this black one over here. So she gave me those two, and the blue one over here by the black one is the suitcase I found the day I found the sewing machine, and inside is a vintage typewriter. That is my free IY that I DIY'd. So be sure to look in the description box below at all of the awesome YouTubers that are participating in this collaboration as well, and get some ideas on how you can free IY your free finds.